What is up, New York Giants fans? Or if there are any left, alright, if there are any New York Giants left watching this video, what is up, my guys? It's your boy J Diamonds. We are back at another video. And it's over, guys. It is finally over. The pain is done. The suffering is done. We will now see how everything will play out after the Giants finish the season 4-13 and end on a 6-game losing streak where all the games they lost by double digits, man. Joe Judge should be fired. I'm just gonna come here and say it right now. Joe Judge should be fired. I think this game didn't really change my mind at all. It just further cemented it more likely than, I just think he should be fired. And I'm pretty sure you watching or any other Giants fan right now thinks the same thing. And I do not blame you. Joe Judge should be gone, just as Dave Gettleman is going to be gone. He should be fired after this game. It just further cemented it, all right? The Giants will finish with probably the 5th overall pick, unless the Jets go out and beat the Bills today, and I don't think they will do that. So the Giants are going to most likely finish with the 5th and the 7th overall pick. The Vikings did end up beating the Bears 31-17, because at first the Bears were looking like they were going to beat the Vikings, and that pick was going to be even worse. So that would have been bad for the Giants also. It's crazy, man. I'm just glad it's over. Joe Judge, man, I don't know. I just don't know. The Giants last year, in his first year, went 6-10. And after that season, we were like, okay, the Giants went 6-10. This roster isn't that good. And we go to free agency and we make some signings. We signed Kenny Galladay to a $72 million deal. That was bad. We signed him to a $72 million deal. And we just get players that, we shape this team around. We go get another cornerback in Adoree Jackson. We draft Kadarius Toney. We look like a pretty decent team. If not a playoff team, we look like a team that can at least compete for the playoffs. And the Giants lose 2 more games. They lose 2 more games. After going 6-10. They finished this year 4-13. What could have went wrong this year went wrong. Rather, if it was injuries, players not showing up in the crunch time. It doesn't matter. What could have went wrong this year. And I'm just glad it's over. I think Joe Judge should be fired. I don't care even if you were to get Kevin Abrams still, Kevin Abrams' first decision as the general manager of the New York Giants should be firing Joe Judge. It should be firing Joe Judge on the spot. All right. If Joe Judge is going to stop us from going out and getting different mind into the building, well, he needs to go now. He needs to go. I'm done. I'm pretty sure you're done too, rightfully so. Every single Giants fan is done. They're sick of it, and they should be, because Joe Judge this year proved everything that we need to know about him. He's not a good coach. He doesn't know how to use the timeouts well. He does not show up when the money's on the line. He does not know how to coach an NFL team. His decision, his play calling is horrible. And we blamed it all on Jason Garrett. But who's the guy that looks over the plays with Jason Garrett every single day? The guy who knows what Jason Garrett is going to play, the plays that he's going to call. Who looks over that? Joe Judge does. Joe Judge looks over that. He looks over all of it. It's not even about being an scapegoat. Jason Garrett was the scapegoat already, and we still did not improve. We gave Joe Judge Kenny Galladay. We gave him the chance to go out with the free agency money that we had and do whatever with Dave Gettleman. We gave him the money to go do whatever. And he did not even think about the offensive line. He didn't even think about getting another edge rusher. He didn't think about it at all. We gave Joe Judge all the praise for the drafting. We gave him all of it. And he didn't go out there and draft an offensive lineman. Not a single one. And that's probably why your starting quarterback is going to end the season on the IR with a strained neck injury. That's probably why Saquon Barkley is now regressing because he can't get a single hole to run through because his offensive line is so bad. And if it's not Dave Gettleman, we ain't going to fire John Mara. Who's the next guy we got to look at? Joe Judge, the guy who actually coaches the players that we bring in every offseason. It's Joe Judge. He gave up and he died today in this game. Like I said, it only further cemented why he should be fired as the general manager of the New York Giants. All right. It's 3rd and 9. 3rd and 5 or something like that, and he goes for a QB sneak? A QB sneak? Are you kidding me? Just giving up. He basically came out in the press conference and said that he wanted to give the Giants more space so they could pump the ball off. So he said, forget even giving a shot, taking a chance, having some effort, giving a little bit of effort. And that's why Kenny Galladay did not try to catch that ball. That's why he didn't reach out for that ball. If his own head coach isn't giving no effort, why should he? Kenny Galladay was bad this year. Straight up facts. But if my head coach isn't going to get the effort and put the team in the right situation to win and try to win, why should I go out and risk my body and try to catch the ball? Like, come on, man. Joe Judge dropped the ball. He dropped the ball, and I don't think there's no recovering with it. There's no recovering. He has to go. He has to go. We need to get some new guys in here. We have to. All right? We need to find out an identity. What do the Giants want to be? Do you want to be a defensive team? Do you want to be a running team? Do you want to be a passing team? You have to make up your mind. You can't be all three. All right? But you don't have the players for that. Unless you go out and get new guys that can coach up these players, that can scheme up touchdowns. I watch the Cowboys. The division rival. I watched them guys. Early on in the season with that offense, they were amazing. I watch the Bills. I watch the Chiefs. I look at those offenses and I'm jealous every single week, bro. Every single week I'm jealous, bro. Because they can get down the field. They make plays. The Giants don't do that. And I can't blame it on the players because you have Kadarius Toney. We see what Kadarius Toney can do with the ball. John Ross in that game versus the Saints made plays. He made plays. Kenny Galladay was a back-to-back 1,000-yard receiver over in Detroit. So it's not the players, it's the coaches. So it starts there. And you know who's the head coach of this team? It's Joe Judge. So he needs to go. He has to go. So tomorrow, it's going to be Black Monday. We already know that Dave Gettleman is out as general manager. He will retire. But it's not really. He's retiring, but no, it's a firing. It's a fire. If the Giants would have did amazing, they would have been in the playoffs. We would have been talking about Dave Gettleman retiring after this year. I just don't believe that. But since the Giants are bad, since they're 4-13, since they're 19-46, since him being hired as general manager of the New York Giants, that's why he's going to retire. That's why he's going to leave this place. That's why he's going to leave the Giants in a big hole. All right. So Black Monday, is Joe Judge going to be here or not? I don't think he should. It starts there. If the Giants can fire Joe Judge tomorrow, and then look out for the head coach and the GM, I'm going to be fine because what? The head coach and the GM will be both. They will be together. They will be cooperating together. We had already fired Pat Sherman. We kept Dave Gettleman here, and he signed another guy. All right. Tomorrow, if we fire Joe Judge, then it starts where we're going to have a GM. He's going to hire his own head coach. He's going to hire his own offensive coordinator. That's how the Giants need to do this. If they're going to blow this up, which they should, that's how you start it. Get your general manager to pick his own guy. I'm sick of the button in and not let him do what he has to do. Let the general manager do what he has to do if you bring in an outside guy, all right? That's the only way we can fix this, all right? So if you guys enjoyed the vlog, comment, hit the subscribe button. This wasn't a real breakdown of the game. There's no way. If you watch that game, you don't need no breakdown, all right? You don't need no breakdown. It was an awful, horrible performance of the New York Giants and the head coach in Joe Judge. All right, so that's going to do it. Tomorrow, we're going to see what happens. We're going to talk about Dave Gettleman tomorrow because he's most likely going to retire, but it's not official yet until tomorrow. So we're going to see. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed the vlog, comment, hit the subscribe button. Love you, boys. It's all over, man. It's over. So go out, relax, get yourself a beer, do whatever you got to do to celebrate. This season is over, man. So that's going to do it. We out. Peace.